If I had to choose one single food that helped cure my food obsession, my constant snackiness, cravings all day long, while also improve my overall health, while also make fat loss easier, while also help me hit protein no problem, it would be this, my Maddie patties. Welcome to the kitchen. We're gonna cook them together. These are an absolute staple and they're incredibly easy to make because I have the cooking skills of a toddler. So let's do it. What you're gonna need is your extra lean ground beef. I go to the butcher and say, give me as lean as you got. It's at least 95.5. We've got some parsley. We've got about a quarter of a brown onion and a couple cloves of garlic, salt, and pepper. Let's roll. What we're gonna do is starting with our ground beef. Oh, I should mention, once you're getting your beef mixture ready, get your pan going. I've got my cast iron pan. You can use a ceramic or a stainless steel, but you wanna kind of get that heat going depending on the pan you're using, okay? So I'm gonna be making enough for 2 servings for myself, which is 400 grams of beef. You know, this is not Chef Ramsay's channel, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you just because we're in a kitchen here. I can barely cook. So I get the stems, like we eat the whole thing, all right? I eye it out. I could eat parsley like it's salad. Like I just love it. So lots of parsley keeps it nice and fresh, but you can really experiment with herbs. So how did the Maddie patties come to be? Over a year ago, I was so sick and tired of being so addicted to like protein food, like protein processed foods, protein powder, the protein desserts, like it's all I ate. If it wasn't a lava cake protein something, like I wouldn't eat it. And I was so sick and tired of it that I decided to go cold turkey on all of it. And for, I think it was at least 30 to 60 days, I had to eat whole foods only. Chicken or beef was all I ate for protein and eggs. And I noticed something amazing happen. We're gonna cut our onion now. I'm doing about a quarter. You can do a half, you can do less. I like to smell like a freaking vampire. But what I noticed happened was for the first time ever, I was not thinking about lunch. I replaced my protein powder breakfast, my pancakes, all that kind of stuff, for my Maddie patties, or for ground beef, I should say. It wasn't the Maddie patties yet. And I was like, oh my God, like, my stomach was full, but I wasn't out to here bloated, like a bloated asshole I used to be on sugar-free maple syrup all day long. I was just full for hours. I just had this satisfaction after a meal that I'd never experienced. I literally not experienced that in years. And so I was like, wow, okay, this beef thing, this meat for breakfast thing, I'm really onto something here. So it was after a couple weeks of me eating just straight ground beef and eggs for breakfast that I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a little, let's make some patties. Let's zuzz these up with some herbs or something, you know? And the Maddie patties were born, and I've been sharing them with the ladies on my app and my family, and they've become just such a massive staple and really just part of me. Coined the name Maddie Patty, and they've just made such a big difference. Now they've improved my health, obvious things like my iron levels, able to hit a protein target with ease. I feel energized, I feel satisfied. For physique goals like trying to lose body fat, these are such a highly nutrient dense food that when you are trying to focus on calorie control, but you know, prioritize top quality foods for your health. I mean, eating extra lean ground beef, you're gonna get B vitamins, so many amazing things that come from beef. So now I'm gonna cut up garlic. Again, you can absolutely go madness. My dad will put like 8 cloves in his Maddie patties. I'm gonna do 2 today. Sometimes I do more, and that goes straight in. You can also do whatever seasonings you like as well. I've kind of gone all over the place with that too. Sea salt going in, pepper. But this is my staple recipe right here. And I started to love these so much because they taste like luxurious, like so flavorful, like something that you like would order at a restaurant and it took a lot of time, but really it takes 5 minutes of your day. I honestly don't prep these because I make them fresh every time I eat them because it just takes me 2 seconds to mix. But the beauty about it is that they are incredibly amazing and easy for prepping for the week. You can make a ton of them at once. It doesn't take any extra time to make a bunch of them at once so that your whole protein for the week is done and dusted in one go. So mixing these together, and then I bring the bowl over and I roll them up. Let's put them on the pan. I like to just gently kind of press them into the pan. Just like so. I love these patties because they go well with so many different things. Some of my favorite ways to eat them are just with eggs. And just trust me on this one, a drizzle of honey on the Maddie patties. It's like sweet and salty. It's the combo you didn't know you needed. I love them on top of a big salad or with some lemon potatoes and some Greek salad. You can cook them up or take them out of the fridge, chop them up and put it on top of a rice bowl. There's just a billion different ways they can go for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I love the Maddie patties. If you want more lean, high protein recipes or ways you can use really lean ground beef, my app has all the recipes that I use. See how they're doing. Oh yeah. Now, little tip, this exact recipe goes with turkey, ground chicken breast. You can do this with any protein source that you want. I often do it with ground chicken breast, and it is freaking divine. All right, just like that, that was probably 10 minutes. And these are done. I'm a golden retriever, what can I say? Excited. The exact same thing all the time. Okay, so these are so juicy. I'm gonna just show you. Moist, lean, delicious. Whoa, delicious protein. Oh my God. I'm not kidding you guys. Because of the parsley, it really reminds me of my nonna's meatballs, but if she was gonna be bodybuilding. Now, ways to store these, you can let these cool now. If you made a big batch, throw them in the fridge for up to 4 days. You can let them cool, then freeze them for up to 3 months, or you can make a bunch of raw ones all ready to go. Separate them by some parchment paper, put them in the freezer, and then cook them as you wish. These are such an easy and delicious way to get something that's so nutritionally dense and high protein that also will help you reach your fat loss goals. Oh, bon appetit.